Hi, my name is Jeff Mokel with Shoo. I am only organic and I'm always humane. Cute, creepy, crawly, doesn't matter, I handle them all. These are my adventures in pest control.
So here today, dealing with some honeybees. We've got a nice looking hive that's inside of the wall. We're going to remove some boards and just take a look and see what the heck's inside, because we have no idea right now. Actually, yesterday I was here doing an inspection. During that time, it was a little bit chillier in the evening time, so saw about 20 actual honeybees kind of hanging out by the entrance. I'll take you all there now to show you where the bees are getting in and what boards we're taking off. They're waking up. Beautiful creatures though, absolutely gorgeous. You might want to smoke them before we start, just to calm them down. Obviously, I'm going to start farther away. We're going to slowly but surely start pulling the board down just to get to the comb. We need to stay calm. I talk with my hands, I need to slow them down. We don't want to swat at these bees for a few reasons. One, there's no reason to try to attack them and harm them, but two is, as soon as you swat at them, as we've just recently found out, they get angry at you, and once they do sting, they leave a little pheromone trail, and the rest of the bees will start to swarm at you as well, just with the indication of there's a threat. So we want to make sure that we're being very calm and collected. So just talked to these folks yesterday, obviously with the bees, and definitely more aggressive than I want them to be, of course. As soon as we got out here, definitely stinging right away. But the fact is, we need to get into that comb and find out what's going on. So because of that, we're going to try to smoke them out slowly but surely. The beekeepers here in Colorado are super busy, and nobody can get a hold of anyone. So unfortunately, we're taking on this without the help of those guys. We're going to do our best and again try to relieve the folks of the bee issue here and get the bees elsewhere. But they're definitely mad. I don't know if we squished one, if we what had happened. But either way, we're getting. I got a sting in the leg. Cameraman's getting stung on the head. We're definitely going to try to get some awesome footage, though. We want to watch this later and take one for the team, as we'll say. They're landing on us. As soon as they're landing, they're stinging right away, so they're definitely peeved off. But either way, we're trying to get everybody calm. Obviously, you don't want to get too far. I don't know. Are you allergic at all? Good. Nah. I don't think
they were always real nice. I'd go hook up the hose and all, they'd land on me and shit.
They're nice because you weren't doing anything.
I know. I don't even look at them.
They know we're here for a purpose.
Yeah. And,
they can sense that. You see how the swarm's over there now? I'm gonna try to keep them over there. And that's, again, with me handling my organics, spraying myself and the camera crew, we can hopefully keep the bees from stinging us like they were earlier. I'm definitely excited though, as I say every single time.
There they go.
Smart thing to do is start at the opposite end of the bees, right? So I have ripped off just one board. We were unsure exactly what we were dealing with. This has given us an idea of how the bees are in here. So I'm sure you can hear them, see them. At least I can hear them and see them. So, yeah, these boards, as he figured, we're not gonna come off in one solid piece. As soon as we put a hammer into it, the weather, of course, as you can see, geez, they're just split. So, hey Santos, a lot of weather damage, so these are splitting, so you're gonna have to replace this board.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
I figured that. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I could tell when you just ripped that in half like that.
Yeah,
I could tell
it wasn't sealed properly. Well, can you see in there that void between the boards? I have a feeling we're gonna have a nice looking honeycomb. So they're in the soffit. I don't know how far over, but as I ripped over there, again, we were seeing some dead bees. So those trails, they're able to walk and crawl all the way through. But a lot of the bees now are hitting to this corner and it's going in. So I don't know if it's in the soffit or it's actually in the wall. So this might be a little bit worse than we were thinking. Because originally I thought we'd pull that board off like you were thinking and it would be, boom, they're stuck to that corner. I think the reason we're not hearing it inside the house is because it is, you're right, the house is very well built. There's a lot of material between you and the bees, is really what it boils down to. Because again, my ears, I put my ears up there, there's no heat on the drywall. So that means to me that it's possible that they're in between the, what would that be, the insulation? They're probably right up to the insulation. It's time to settle some bees down just a little bit more. I've got the front fascia board pulled off. We have a little bit better understanding of the bees and what they're doing, where the comb is most likely sitting. The very corner, the far right where the bees are, the soffit itself is that brown piece that's the bottom. Do you see how it's to the right? It's sunk down to the right? To me, and we'll see once I get that other board off, most likely that is where the honey's at, because we have the weight of the honey, the weight of the comb, the weight of everything that's there, pushing that soffit down just enough to where it's bowed. And that's why we have that large gap right there. This here is a Mother Nature made bee smoker. Slowly but surely get that fire going. Why would you do that? I'm helping you find a new home. You want to take a picture of the stinger in my ear? Can you see it?
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Oh, you asshole.
That's your good?
Yep.
Yeah, they're pissed off.
Yeah, they're pissed. Hey guys, as you can see, we're stripping our clothes off. The bees are getting inside. Oh, looky there. Look how mad he is. Unfortunately, he's gonna die because he was so mad he's stung. So he's dead. He's gonna die soon. I don't like to see that. You can see his the pheromone trail below, or behind where his stinger used to be. See how he came right back to the shirt? Sorry, dude. Honeybees, definitely honeybees. As you guys have seen, we've got our camera crew, I've got myself, we're all getting stung. Bees are not happy with us today, but that's obvious. We're getting into their nest. We've gone to using organics on ourselves just to keep them at bay, but I have a feeling that's it's not worked, obviously getting stung still. They're flying, sting's gone down a little bit, but I was using smoke actually. The smoke really calmed them down. We're actually in a situation here where once we ripped the boards off, we found that the honey combs themselves and the bees, they're living inside of the walls and the floors of the folks' homes. So it's not an exterior hive, it's actually internally in the house. So we're going to notate this. We're gonna make a few phone calls to some of the Colorado beekeepers and get these guys out here and get these bees relocated so we can get these folks back to a peaceful home.
All right, here we are back at the owls. A few weeks away, we wanted to see progress. Let's check on these owls and see if any of the babies have taken flight. Really, really excited to see the growth, see how large these guys have gotten. Let's go. The gentleman's girlfriend says that she thinks one of the babies actually swooped down at her one of these nights. So we're gonna get up there and see if babies are taking flight. If so, then we might be days away from a complete natural eviction of the nest, if you will. Take this. Oh, it's a lot of flies.
I take it that means there's a lot of dead stuff up there.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. Dead stuff, I can smell it now that we're open, obviously more. Hi, there you are. Hello, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. You are turning into an amazing looking creature. Oh my goodness.
How they looking?
Flippin' gorgeous. We have a failed growth, unfortunately. Here's one of the babies that did die or didn't make one of the fights. Yeah, that last time this way. Oh, mama. They're at attacking phase. Is it running? Light. I'm gonna search for the other ones. But it's as colorful as this one, so maybe it's just hunched down and not giving me the opportunity to see it very well. All right, well, back in the attic with the owls. Owls have definitely taken flight. As soon as I popped in, there was one juvenile that dove out the entrance hole there to the right. I've got one directly in front of me, but it's not moving. Unfortunately, I think it was just overheated. I'll try to zoom in here. The unfortunate part is the good one, he died probably very shortly after we left because of the size. And it's hard to say what he got into.
Any more living ones up here?
Nobody else. They're outside yelling, you hear them? So we'll go outside now. We'll probably get some good shots of them flying around. But I don't see anybody else. I see all the leftover, the poop, obviously everywhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else.
Oh, shit.
That's you. And he's clicking at you. It says warning.
You could probably do some damage.
All right, so the owls are flying. That we did confirm today. Very, very excited about that. The owls are happy, they're comfortable, and they're getting food. They're able to find their food nightly, and they're staying nice and fat. The ones that have survived are very, very healthy looking. I cannot wait for everyone to see, and I'm really excited to hopefully move further and get this house closed up, get these owls, let them move somewhere else anyway. We'll see what happens with the owners and go from there. Three baby skunks that have been deserted from mom for, she's saying, 3 days. So we're going to pick up skunks and see what needs to be done. Hopefully they can be relocated. Otherwise we'll get them to where they need to go to be nursed.
Straight up?
Yeah,
They're real cute.
it's stuffed full of stuff though. Yeah, it's really gonna hurt. So how do we do this?
Let's see what they're doing.
I don't know. Probably keeping warm.
Just hiding.
But they're in there, I heard them. You know how they
I heard something back that way.
make noise?
Oh yeah, they make that little noise.
In my hand, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They don't climb or anything, do they?
The couch they could.
Oh, too bad there's a little bug for them to eat. Oh, hi there. We're looking for the little skunks.
Maybe anywhere. Depending on how small they are, they literally can be almost anywhere.
One of you are around this side and one around this
They're
side.
gonna,
You got them trapped. Yeah, right around here.
I see. Got it. Alright. Need to switch gloves because they probably have teeth to bite.
So you just nab them and cram them?
Just depends on the situation, obviously. If I can put them all in one cage, then I'll do it. I saw them out both, there was 2 of them, so obviously 3.
Move this. Under that skid with a little bit of room. They're there.
See him?
Yep, it went right back into that little crease. Saw his tail going that way. It's behind those boards.
Okay, that's number 3 then. Number 2 is right here. Yeah, they're spraying. Thank you, sir, for grabbing that. Here you go, Bubba.
So how old they have to be?
These for spraying? Right now. They're probably about a month old.
Bigger one. No?
That's number 2.
Number 2. Hi, sweetie.
I'm gonna come around, sir. Just leave it there. Thank you.
Okay. One little dog. Oh, he is trying. Oh, he is trying to spray.
They are spraying, yeah.
That's the first time, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought they weren't supposed to do that until they were like.
So, if you look down in the cage, we've got 2 babies. And these 2 babies belong with a 3rd baby that is hiding underneath the wood pile here in front of us. So, unfortunately for us, we've got some moving to do. The downfall is there's just way too many spots. This skunk can be right behind us in this shrub right now. All this,
Yeah.
overgrowth.
And I will see him before the end of the day.
I'm sure you will. And if you see him before the end of the day and you're able to get him, even put him in a cat carrier or something.
I can't carry her.
Yep. Anything that you could put him into to where we don't have to obviously struggle to try to find him again.
I only saw 2 instead of.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye guys, you're welcome. All right, 2 baby skunks. The goal was 3, but as you saw, I'm sure, we just moved a ton of wood, and somehow Skunk Houdini. See how little they are? Skunk Houdinis trying to get out. That was fun, nice and stinky. 2 for 3, not bad. Hopefully we'll be back later tonight for number 3. We definitely want to keep all 3 of the skunk babies together. The gal here at the home says that for the last 2 days she's seen all 3 of them. So we know again that we have 3 babies. So we're waiting on 1. These guys here I'm going to take in water and feed them right now so we can get them relaxed. Other than that, we will see the folks here later on with hopefully number 3.